Hey everyone, I'm Jess Keating, and today I thought I would do something a little special and read to you the very first chapter of Elements of Genius, Nikki Tesla and the Ferret-Proof Death Ray. So if you're reading this at home, with your family, or maybe at your school, I hope this will give you a little bit of a treat. All right, so let's do it. Nikki Tesla and the Ferret-Proof Death Ray by myself, Jess Keating, and illustrated by Lissy Marlin, who did all of these amazing pictures that we see in the book. So on the first page, we have a dedication. And this book is dedicated to you. Yes, you, the one reading this book right now. You're a genius too, even if you don't realize it yet. Nikki and her friends are lucky to have you on their team. And very cool, inside the first couple pages, we have a look at all of the geniuses that we're going to be meeting in this story. So up first we have a note from Nikki Tesla. There's one thing you should know about being a genius. It can land you in deep trouble. We're talking in over your head, poop hitting the fan, you better hide from the international police trouble. Fugitive trouble. Global meltdown trouble. You know what happens when you get in that kind of trouble? The government gets annoyed. They get their government-issued undies all up in a twist. They tell you that you must write a full account of said trouble for their records or else. Because I'm not particularly interested in learning what or else means, I decided to listen. You know, this time. Luckily for them, I keep extremely detailed notes that will help me relive the whole story for them, like they were there for every hiccup, explosion, and break-in. Every good scientist does. I can show you exactly how it happened. So, I hope you're happy, government. Here's my story. I wrote the words. My friend, Leo da Vinci, is pretty good at drawing things, so he made the pictures. Let the official records show that I, Nikola Tesla, did not intend to destroy the world. Chapter 1. Okay, I can't really explain a lot right now because as you can see, there's a death ray pointed at my eye. And here's a picture of the death ray. Yeah, a death ray. As in utter destruction and annihilation, poof your dust all at the handy pull of a trigger on a weapon no bigger than a water gun. But this thing doesn't shoot water. Do me a favor and don't sneeze or anything, all right? I do not need to be vaporized right now. In case you're wondering, the most important step when building a death ray is to keep your pet ferret from it. I learned this the hard way. Pickles is my best friend. You might think it's weird that my best friend is a ferret, but I promise you she's very friendly and only bites when you startle her. Can you say that about your best friend? She's escaped her cage 27 times, so I'm pretty sure she's a genius. She also eats her own poop sometimes, so maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, before I started working today, I checked that Pickles was in her cage and even filled it with French fries to make sure she would stay in there. But apparently the lure of accidentally vaporizing me was too great for her. She jimmied the lock of the door and shimmied out of that cage with a mouthful of fries before I could say Eureka. And here is an illustration of Pickles. Then that little so-and-so hopped onto my desk and started batting my death ray with her furry little paws. The death ray slipped, and the next thing I knew, I was flat on my back with Pickles staring down at me, her brown paw resting on the trigger of the death ray like it was no big deal. That brings us up to right now. Pickles? I squirmed against the floor, angling myself as best I could away from her aim. I was afraid to move too fast and spook her. She cocked her head. Her tiny pink nose was snuffling. Maybe I should have given her gravy on those French fries. Would you mind moving away slowly from that gun, Sunshine? I asked her. I don't know why I bothered asking. She never listens. Come on, I coaxed. I glanced over to her cage. I was sure the pile of French fries was still inside waiting for her. Can't you smell how yummy those fries are? All greasy and salty. Triglyceride City. How about you go eat and let me clean up this mess? I'll even get you some gravy for them." Pickles huffed. The trigger of the death ray clicked backwards slightly as she adjusted her paw. Okay, I winced. "Cheese too. I'll get you some cheese, I promise." Pickles narrowed her beady eyes at me, and I started to wonder if holding me hostage for her cheddar fix had been her plan in the first place. She's had it out for me ever since I threw out that stinky toilet paper roll she used as a hat. Her ears perked at the sound of someone walking up the stairs. Oh no. "Nikki!" my mom yelled from the hallway. "Don't come in, Mom!" I yelled back, my voice cracking traitorously. Pickles and my mom didn't get along very well. The last thing I needed was for Pickles to get panicky, not with the barrel of the death ray still aimed at my eyeball. Plus, I'd sort of promised my mom that I wouldn't mess around with any new inventions anymore, especially dangerous ones. I was pretty sure a death ray wouldn't be seen as a safe gadget to her, no matter what cool stuff it could do. My doorknob twisted. One surefire way to guarantee your mom comes into your room is to tell her to stay out. "Don't come in," Mom burst in, already in full rant mode. "Young lady, as long as you're living under this roof." Her mouth dropped open when she saw me on the floor. Above me, Pickles gnawed on the trigger of the ray gun. This was some bad luck right here. I should really have put a safety on this thing. "Mom," I hissed, "don't move." But it was too late. And that, my friends, is the very first chapter of Nikki Tesla and the Ferret-Proof Death Ray, written by myself, illustrated by Lissy Martin, and published by Scholastic. So if you would like to check this book out yourselves, I would love for you to do so. And if you want to share this video as you're reading the book, that would be even more amazing. I hope you have an amazing time with the series. And if you're interested, there happen to be 2 more books as well that come after it. So have a great time, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.